Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to start off this pop-up makeup tutorial using this black gel eyeliner. This one is from Rimmel, and I'm just basically taking that on a paintbrush and using it to really heavily fill in my eyebrows. So I'm just basically following the natural shape of my brow, and as you can see I'm going in with quite a heavy hand so that I get it nice and black, so it literally looks like a drawing, like it's been painted on. This did take me quite a while because I do have quite sort of thick wild brows, but once it was all on it actually looked really cool and quite effective. So I'm just cleaning up the edges with a dry cotton bud just to make sure it's nice and sharp, and then I just quickly did my other brow off camera. They looked absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going in now and basically painting with the black gel eyeliner again a line around the outside of my face. So I'm being very careful with this because it very easily goes wrong. Obviously you're using black, so you've got to go in with quite a precise hand. So I'm just basically, as you can see, drawing around my hairline and around my jaw just to create a line around the outside of my face. I'm just doing the exact same thing on the other side of my face, and I'm just going to make sure that they connect nice and evenly at the bottom as well. So I did just smudge it slightly on my jawline here, so I'm just going in with a cotton bud to slightly clean that up. And then I'm basically just going to draw a straight line directly down the centre of my nose. I think I was actually supposed to place this a little bit to the side, but I did it literally directly down the middle. And I just went over this line a few times to make it nice and black, and then just cleaned it up with a bit of concealer. Then I just went around my nostril, this really tickled me, with a little bit of black gel eyeliner again, just to create that sort of nostril line. Now I'm just going to create this kind of sharp contour line. So again, with the same black gel eyeliner and the same brush, I'm just going to use that to create a little line as if it was like a sharp sort of contour cheekbone. This was actually a lot harder than it looked. And then I'm just going to go in and create like a little frown line on my brow as well. And then I'm just going to take my Sensei gel eyeliner and use that to create quite a sharp defined wing. This eyeliner is amazing if you want to do sort of like a sharp defined eyeliner. I absolutely love it. Then just with the same black Sensei eyeliner, I'm just going to do a little bit of lower liner as well. So I'm just doing it a little bit in the inner corner and dragging that underneath my lower lash line. I'm just going to be using this also to create kind of some false eyelashes on the outer corner on my lower lash line as well. Just thought this would look really, really cute. And yeah, so I just did about 3 of those and then just made sure it was nice and black under there. Now what I'm going to do is create this kind of faux socket line to the eye. So I'm just going to take the same eyeliner, and I'm just basically going to be creating kind of like a high sort of semicircle around the sort of crease of my eye, but obviously taking this a lot higher. This was really difficult as well to get it nice and precise, and it's definitely difficult to sort of match them up on both sides, but I think it gives the look a really nice kind of dimension and just makes the eyes stand out a little bit more as well. So I'm just going over that a few times to make it nice and black and cleaning up any mistakes with a bit of concealer. So now I'm just creating an over exaggerated shadow line in my chin with the same black gel eyeliner, and then I'm just going to go straight in with this matte red lip from L'Oreal. So I'm just going to be applying this kind of all over the lips, and then in a second I'm just going to line my lips with a black kohl eyeliner. The one that I'm using is from Charlotte Tilbury, but you could use any black eyeliner for this. So as you can probably see, I'm overlining my lips quite a lot with this black pencil just because I want the lip shape to be quite exaggerated as well so that they look nice and pouty. So now just with a clean cotton bud, I'm just wiping off a little bit of that red lip because I'm going to put a little bit of white on there just to basically create a little bit of a sort of faux shine. So I'm just using a white face paint for this with a kind of flat squared brush. Now what I'm doing is basically just taking a little bit of that matte red lipstick out of the tube, and I'm just using that on the end of a Real Techniques makeup brush to just do these little sort of dots on my face. I'm only putting them just on the side of my cheek here, so I'm basically just having a look in the mirror and seeing where I feel like I need to place them. I didn't want to overdo it with these, but I just wanted to add a few little ones. And now I'm just taking a cotton bud with a little bit more product on, and I'm just basically filling them in because the makeup brush kind of left a little hole in the middle, so I'm just basically filling those in with a little bit more red so that they stand out better and they don't have that kind of hole in the middle. So now I'm just taking a little bit of pale blue face paint on that sort of detailer brush that we was using earlier for the black, and I'm just creating sort of two teardrop shapes underneath that black eyeliner that we did earlier. So I'm just creating one sort of teardrop bigger than the other, and then I'm just going to do a little one kind of like underneath the two ones that we've already created, and then I am just going to go around in a second with a little bit of black as well, just so that they stand out. I did use the eyeliner for this, but then I did end up going over with the sort of black gel liner just because I found that it stood out more and just looked a little bit more prominent. So now with just a little bit of white, I'm just adding in a little bit of a kind of shine to the teardrops, just like I did with the lips. You can't really see this too well, but it just adds a nice little touch. Now I just went in with some white face paint in the kind of inner corner of my eye, and I did actually put this in my waterline as well, which was a massive mistake. As you will see in a minute, it all kind of seeped into my eyeball, and I genuinely thought I was going to go blind. So yeah, I basically just had to like tissue that out of my eye. I genuinely looked like a White Walker out of Game of Thrones. It was honestly the scariest thing of my life. So yeah, lesson learned, don't put face paint in your eyeball. But anyways, then I just sort of whitened up the inner corner again because I kind of cried it all out. And then I just went back and kind of sort of whitened up my lips again because I accidentally pressed my lips together and they kind of got a little bit more red. So just went back over the white on my lips, and now I'm just basically doing a little bit of definition around my collarbone. I kind of regret doing this really because you couldn't even really see it in the video, but I'm basically just doing a line above and below my collarbone, and I'm doing the same sort of to my neck as well. So I'm just putting two lines down the sort of hollows of my neck, as you can see there, and then in a second I'm just going to be adding a tiny bit of white to the collarbone as well, just to sort of highlight, just so it looks a little bit more sort of pop art effect. Right, so that's pretty much it, guys. So that is the finished look. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.